Big smiles.
The audience. Okay.
Boom.
We're good. All right. So my name is Joe Scott. I'm a new resident here in the Minneapolis area, and I'm somebody who's really avid about spending their time outdoors, whether that be, you know, hanging out with your friends at the pool or, you know, grilling out like we just did tonight. So spending your time outdoors, like, why spend your time outdoors? Well, the EPA did a study in which they said the average American spends 93% of their lifetime indoors. So
Really? Surprising.
Yeah. That actually includes spending time in the car. So I thought that was a pretty like significant stat that really surprised me. And the thing is, like, you might be like me where you really enjoy your free time, you know, laying on the couch watching movies and stuff. But there are some healthier aspects to spending your time outside. It really actually kind of masks the aspect that you're working out. You know, anything that you're doing outside, you're standing up, you're working out, and you're being active. It's also nature's the natural stress reliever. There are studies that it really does kind of calm people down, and you know, there's also different aspects of, you know, taking in vitamin D or anything like that. So Minneapolis, we're going to talk about the different ways to get outdoors while you're spending your free time in Minneapolis. Minneapolis is really known for being a city of bikes. It's actually rated in the country's like most bike-friendly cities in the country. And as of 2015, Minneapolis actually has 129 miles of on-street bike. I'm sure you guys are familiar with having to pass them on the street, and then 97 miles of off-street bikeways.
Yep.
So this is actually a really easy way where you can just be going from place to place, and instead of driving in your car, you can just ride your bike. It's a really easy way to get out.
It's a no-brainer.
You can spend your time biking on the road. It's very easy to get from place to place, and the Midtown Greenway is actually one of the busiest bikeways in the city, and that actually makes it one of the busiest bikeways in the country. So it's pretty cool. It's somewhere you can only ride with bikes. And after that, you can spend your time at Target Field. It's really accessible by the light rail, which is a new railway system that takes you pretty much anywhere in the city. And I mean, spending your time in America's pastime, baseball, is awesome. It's a newer stadium. And on Wednesdays, which is really special for students, is $5 ticket night and $1 beers if you're old enough. And also, other than the baseball games, you can spend your time doing concerts and anything else that they hold at the venue. And many people know Minnesota for being the land of lakes, and they call it the land of 10,000 lakes, when in actuality it's 11,847 lakes.
Wisconsin has more lakes though.
They do, but they're not as pretty. Well, the one that's really close to us is Lake Minnetonka, and it has 125 miles of coastline. So that's really cool. If you know somebody that has a boat, you can go and visit one of their many marinas, all the different bays. It's really cool. But if you don't have a boat, if you don't have that privilege, you can go to like Chain of Lakes, which is actually like rated one of the highest, like most desirable like public beaches in the state. And it's really cool because it's also really close. So Minnehaha Park is somewhere that my buddy Danny actually took me the first time I was here, and it's both beautiful in the summer and in the winter. So living in Minneapolis, you know, going to school in the Midwest, we all know that it's not pretty here all the time. It gets pretty cold. So doing things outside in the winter, because half the year is cold, is also a big aspect of being able to get yourself outside. And one way to do that is skiing and snowboarding. There's a lot of different parks around this area. You know, it might not be the most mountainous if you're a Colorado skier, but one place is Highland Park, and that's about 30 minutes away. And if you don't really want to do that, the downhill adventures, sort of skiing, snowboarding, you can do some cross-country skiing in some of the local parks. Pond hockey is also something that is really common around here in Minneapolis and Minnesota in general. A lot of people spend their pastime skating, playing hockey on all the ponds, and the U.S. Pond Hockey Tournament is held here, and there's hundreds of teams that partake. It's a really cool event, even if you're not a hockey player, to spectate. And then if you want to get away from the kind of active side of Minneapolis, you can take a load off in the cold weather, around some bonfires with your friends, and enjoy some of the local beers of the area.
Sign me up.
There it is. We got one signed up right there. Over 400 beers from 150 local breweries. It's a good way to get outside, get your sun during the winter, even though it might be cold. It's a good way to kind of hide from it and be outside. And then the downtowns obviously is called the Twin Cities. So you got 2 downtowns right in your area, plus some local downtowns such as Dinkytown, which we're in right now, local campus area, really fun, kind of younger bars, and a really good way to be able to eat outside, explore the different shops. It's all outside, so really good way to be outside. And then there's just sources of my pictures and
Yes, yes, yes. This is a great outdoors.
so pretty much spend your time outside, get out, do something fun, active this summer. It'll really help your health, and you'll be a happier person in the end.
Yes,
Show everybody. Show everybody.
yes.
You gotta show everybody now.
Oh,
Hey, we listened to the whole speech.
loved it.
Great.
Loved it.
Good looking guy.
Mom.